Hello everybody. If you want to read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you. Short story 198, The Flatmate. Rain lashed against the windowpanes, a relentless rhythm that mirrored the pounding in Maya's head. She squeezed her eyes shut, willing the dull ache to subside. Saturday mornings were usually for lazy brunches and exploring the city's hidden corners with her friends, not nursing a hangover in her cramped London flat. The flat itself was a testament to Maya's optimistic spirit. Though tiny, it was decorated with vibrant textiles and travel souvenirs, each piece a story waiting to be told. A woven basket from Morocco hung by the window. A chipped ceramic elephant from Thailand adorned the bookshelf. In the corner stood a worn armchair, its floral upholstery a clash with the rest but undeniably comfortable. A groan escaped her lips as the front door creaked open. Maya winced, expecting her flatmate, Liam, to launch into a good-natured but ultimately futile lecture about responsible drinking. Liam, with his neatly trimmed beard and organised ways, was the polar opposite of Maya's spontaneity. Instead, a hesitant voice filled the room. "Maya, are you all right?" Confused, Maya peeked out from under the duvet. In the doorway stood a young woman, looking vaguely lost. She had fiery red hair pulled back in a messy bun, and wore a mismatched collection of clothes that somehow managed to look effortlessly stylish. Despite the worry etched on her face, a mischievous glint sparkled in her eyes. Hi," Maya mumbled, bewildered. "Sorry to intrude," the woman said, stepping cautiously into the room. "Liam mentioned he might have a spare room. I'm Chloe, by the way." Recognition dawned on Maya. Liam rarely mentioned potential flatmates, so Chloe's sudden appearance was an unexpected turn of events. "Oh, right," Maya croaked, forcing a smile. "Liam isn't here yet, but come in." Chloe shuffled in, her gaze darting around the tiny apartment. "This place is interesting," she ventured. "Yeah," Maya admitted, rubbing her temples. "It's got character." They settled into an awkward silence. Maya's head still throbbed and her stomach churned uncomfortably. The smell of coffee suddenly wafted through the air. "Someone's making coffee," Chloe asked, sniffing the air. "Liam must be back," Maya muttered, pushing back the covers and stumbling towards the kitchen, hoping a strong cup of coffee would revive her. Liam was indeed at the counter, a perplexed expression etched on his face. "Maya, meet Chloe," he announced. "Chloe, this is Maya." "We met," Chloe said, a wry smile playing on her lips. Liam cleared his throat, his brow furrowed in concern. "Maya, are you feeling all right? You look like you've been dragged through the hedge backwards." Ignoring the colourful metaphor, Maya poured herself coffee, grateful for the caffeine. "Rough night," she mumbled. "Headache." "Maybe a hangover cure is in order," Chloe suggested, raising an eyebrow. "I happen to be an expert in the art of post-party recovery." Despite her reservations about Chloe's sudden arrival, a flicker of amusement danced in Maya's eyes. Maybe this chaotic Saturday morning wouldn't be so bad after all. Chloe proved to be as good as her word. She whipped up a concoction of ginger, lemon and honey, which Maya reluctantly swallowed, surprised at its effectiveness. The sharp, citrusy tang battled the remnants of the previous night's revelry. "So," Liam started, perching himself on a bar stool, "what brings you to London, Chloe?" Chloe stirred something in a pan, a confident smile playing on her lips. "Long story," she said mysteriously. "Let's just say I'm on an adventure, and your spare room is a crucial part of the plan." Liam, ever the pragmatist, raised an eyebrow. A spare room that doesn't actually exist yet, technically. Technically, Chloe echoed, flipping a pancake with a flourish. But Maya seems to be holding up okay with this. Interesting flat, wouldn't you agree? Maya, fortified by the ginger concoction, managed a weak smile. Curiosity, however, had trumped her hangover. What kind of adventure? Maya asked, her voice husky. Chloe finally slid a plate piled high with fluffy pancakes in front of Maya. That, she said, winking, is something you'll just have to wait and see. Over pancakes drizzled with an impossibly good maple syrup Chloe claimed was a secret family recipe, Maya learned that Chloe was an aspiring photographer with a portfolio full of vibrant images from far-flung corners of the globe. Liam, despite his initial reservation, seemed intrigued by her tales of impromptu treks through rainforests and capturing the bustling chaos of streets, markets in foreign cities. Despite Chloe's infectious enthusiasm, Maya couldn't shake off a nagging feeling of unease. The whole situation felt a little too impromptu, too perfectly coincidental. Where exactly did Chloe come from? And what exactly was her adventure? As the day wore on, however, Chloe's easy charm began to chip away at Maya's doubts. They spent the afternoon sprawled on the living room floor, Chloe's travel photos projected onto the wall, filling the cramped space with images of sun-drenched beaches and snow-capped mountains. This one's my favourite, Chloe said, pointing to a picture of a bustling marketplace in Marrakesh, spices piled high in colourful mounds. The smells, the sounds, the energy, it was like stepping into another world. Maya found herself captivated by Chloe's stories, the wanderlust in her eyes mirroring a long-suppressed yearning in her own heart. Perhaps, Maya thought, a little adventure was exactly what she needed to break out of her comfortable routine. That reminds me, Chloe said, her voice softer now, about the room. Right, Liam chimed in, his voice regaining its usual firm tone. We haven't exactly discussed rent or references. Undeterred, Chloe launched into a passionate plea, painting a picture of herself as a reliable, responsible tenant who would bring life, and possibly the occasional exotic spice, to their dull corner of London. By the end of her spiel, even Liam seemed swayed. He agreed to let her stay for a month on a trial basis. But no late-night drumming circles, he added sternly, a playful jab at Chloe's bohemian spirit. Chloe mock-saluted him. Deal. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting the room in a golden glow, a feeling of anticipation settled over Maya. Chloe's arrival, with its whirlwind of questions and possibilities, had shaken things up in a way Maya hadn't anticipated. That night, as Maya drifted off to sleep, the rain had stopped, replaced by a comforting silence. Maybe, she thought, this interesting flat was about to get a whole lot more interesting. The adventure, it seemed, had just begun. Vocabulary notes. Relentless, adjective, unceasing, continuing without stopping. Example, the relentless rain hammered against the window. Cramped, adjective, small and crowded with not enough space. Example, Maya's flat was a bit cramped, but it felt cosy. Textiles, noun, woven fabrics often used for clothing or decoration. Example, the flat was decorated with vibrant textiles. Souvenirs, noun, objects kept as a memory of a place or event. Example, each travel souvenir had a story to tell. Worn, adjective, damaged or showing signs of wear and tear through use. Example, the armchair was warm but comfortable. Hesitant, adjective, uncertain or doubtful, lacking confidence. Example, a hesitant voice filled the room. Mismatched, adjective, not designed to be used together, not forming a pair. Example, Chloe wore mismatched clothes that somehow looked stylish. Wafted, verb, moved gently through the air, especially carrying a smell. Example, the smell of coffee wafted through the air. Perplexed, adjective, confused or puzzled. Example, Liam's face was perplexed. Reservations, noun, doubts or worries about something. Example, Maya had reservations about Chloe's sudden arrival. Ginger, noun, a plant with a hot, spicy root used as a flavouring in food and drink. Example, Chloe whipped up a concoction with ginger. Citrusy, adjective, having a flavour or smell like lemons, oranges or grapefruits. Example, the concoction had a sharp citrusy tang. Pragmatist, noun, a person who is concerned with practical matters and avoids theory. Example, Liam, ever the pragmatist, raised an eyebrow. Impromptu, adjective, done without being planned in advance. Example, Chloe's tales were of impromptu treks. Unease, noun, a feeling of worry or anxiety. Example, Maya couldn't shake off a nagging feeling of unease. Captivated, adjective, held completely by someone's or something's attention. Example, Maya found herself captivated by Chloe's stories. Wanderlust, noun, a strong desire to travel and explore the world. Example, the wanderlust in Chloe's eyes mirrored Maya's own. Bohemian, adjective, unconventional and artistic, especially in the way one dresses or lives. Example, Chloe's bohemian spirit clashed slightly with Liam's orderliness. Spiel, noun, a long persuasive speech. Example, Chloe launched into a passionate spiel. Anticipation, noun, a feeling of excitement or eagerness about something that is going to happen. Example, a feeling of anticipation settled over Maya. Story written by Google Gemini AI. Images created by Image Effects, Designer, and Firefly AI. To read all the stories in full, please go to www.steveuk.blog. Thank you.